Paulina Chiziane, one of Mozambique's most renowned writers, is celebrated as the first woman to publish a novel in the country. Born in 1955 in Mozambique, Gaza Province, Chiziane focuses on themes that reflect African realities, especially the condition of Mozambican women. Her work explores social inequalities, cultural traditions, and gender dynamics in post-colonial African societies. Her distinctive style incorporates elements of African oral tradition, mythology, and an immersive portrayal of her characters' emotional depth and struggles. The Song of the Enslaved reflects on the legacy of slavery, both physical and spiritual, in African societies and their diasporas. The story is set in Mozambique but resonates with universal themes of oppression, pain, and resistance. Chiziane constructs her characters with profound humanity, portraying men and women who, even after the formal abolition of slavery, still bear invisible chains of oppression, in both mind and body. The plot follows the story of several generations fighting against the injustices imposed by colonization and slavery in an attempt to reclaim their identity. The book offers a critical and emotional analysis of slavery's impact on the social and psychological fabric of African people. Chiziane makes us reflect on how the brutal system's consequences still persist today, manifesting as economic, social, and racial inequalities. The central conflict of the story is not just a struggle against physical slavery but also against psychological and cultural enslavement. The characters face the monumental task of freeing themselves from a history that, while officially past, continues to shape their present lives. The significance of the Song of the Enslaved in literature lies in its expansion of the slavery debate, focusing on the silenced voices of African women and their descendants. Additionally, the book offers an authentic portrayal of the post-colonial African experience, emphasizing how the legacy of colonial oppression still influences modern life in Mozambique and other African countries. The work is a cry of resistance and memory, reminding us that the fight for freedom does not end with the formal abolition of slavery but continues across generations. To conclude, here are the 5 main characteristics of the book The Song of the Enslaved by Paulina Chiziane. The lasting impact of slavery. The book explores how slavery continues to influence people's lives, even after its official abolition. Physical chains may have been broken, but mental and social chains persist. The female voice. Chiziane highlights the experience of African women, giving them a voice in a space where they have historically been silenced. Her female characters are complex and central to the narrative. Use of African oral tradition. The author integrates elements of African oral tradition and traditional myths into her narrative, connecting the present to the past in a fluid and poetic way. Critique of colonization and its aftermath. The book offers a sharp critique of colonization and imperialism, showing how the consequences of these practices continue to oppress Africans on multiple levels. The fight for identity. Identity is a central theme in the work, with characters struggling to reconnect with their roots and rebuild their dignity after generations of oppression. This was our summary of the book The Song of the Enslaved by Paulina Chiziane. We hope it was helpful.